So I share this little interesting story with you, which happened during the wiring on the Tomos trike. I'm using an aftermarket Lucas kind of replica tail light, which has 3 wiring connections. It doesn't come with any instructions as to which colour does which. So what I usually do is connect the multimeter to the body of the lamp and then test each one for continuity. The one that's got 0 ohms resistance is going to be your ground cable. The other 2 should show different resistance on there, which will be the filaments in the bulb itself, so you know those then are your stop and tail light connections. Only thing is trying to decide which one is which without testing from the actual bulb holder back can be a little bit tricky. So what I do is connect them up to the stop and tail light feeds, and then basically put the brake light on. If it's dim, then you know the connections are back to front, swap them over. If it's then bright, it's okay, then do the same check with your tail light. If the tail light is then dim, you know you've got the right way around. If it's bright, again, they're back to front, so switch them over. On this one, when I put the lights on, tail light on, it was bright, so I thought I had the connections back to front, so I swapped them over, and they were still bright, which was a bit confusing. So I took the bulb out to find out what was going on. Bear in mind, this is a brand new bulb, and there's a piece of copper wire soldered right the way across the terminals, sticking out the side, which when it was actually inserted in the bulb holder was shorting out on this section, which is what the ground part is. It's basically short-circuiting the both the feeds from the main loom to ground. That could have caused a fire, an electrical fire, because there's no fuse on the Tomos moped. So luckily it didn't, but if that was in a vehicle with a fuse box, it should have blown a fuse, so you should be safe. But if you're doing anything like this on a vehicle that hasn't got a fuse, then always best to check the bulb first. Just because it's a new part doesn't mean that it might not be faulty. So whoever made this bulb, you need to go back and try again. Okay, thanks for watching.